I hope you're doing good. Okay, so you're gonna manage that video laid over that, like that song, because Biggie was playing different kind of Mende love song for love we know they love. So, and you know, when you put those videos, they usually block them. They have this copyright here and there. So I'm trying to as much as possible to max them, and still tried as much as possible to know if you can still hear them. Although Biggie was still playing his own song. So guys, I got angry last night and I went to bed. I'm like, even if you have a heart of stone, hey, omo. And then again, I can't blame my fellow woman where they find love where love no day. Like Venita was literally crying every time camera shows her eyes, tears has filled it. And maybe it's the house. Then again, it's the house that makes you expect what is not there. Is the okay? See, Summer and Angel, like she was telling Summer that if you're, she was telling Angel, if you are not happy, Summer rallies around to make sure you're happy. It's not same with Adekunle, but if it's not like that, why you they complain? That is one thing I don't understand in relationship, because I know it's difficult for some people. Okay, you're not getting what you want in this relationship. Why don't you hold your head high and waka jeje than punishing yourself? Because it will keep repeating yourself. Yes, because the person is not into it. You see people, when you know yourself when you love someone, how you act like mumu. It's the same way for other people. So if the person is not mumuing towards you, this person will go love you. Like, I felt so bad for Venita. I felt so bad. Now, let me tell you guys, a lot of things happened before this dinner. You remember the cooking tax they did? Yeah, the cooking tax they did, where they said that one, that women are naturally better cook than men, right? So at that point, Ilebari told Adekunle he cooks salt. You guys remember Alex have actually told us this thing during their session, and people said maybe it was her business. And how Venita will always cover up for him, and Venita doesn't tell him the truth. But because Venita was on the side of the ladies, she kind of agree with it. And later, when they were walking from the locker room, I heard him, Venita was like, called him something like a salty man, that kind of thing. But it was play. But I saw Adekunle was not having the play. But my point is that if you're not having something, why don't you speak out? Maybe you spoke out, they didn't show us. And again, I feel he's holding everything in. Let them just cross that door, come off for her, so he can just. Is it that he wants to? Because he was telling Summer that there's some conversation he needs to have, but not in this house. It will be when the show ends. Now, I don't know if that's what he's waiting for, but waiting he do Venita this night, he no good. Yesterday night, Kai. This video I put for you guys is the preliminary video, like the beginning part. So it's the preliminary own. I'm going to put another video because it's too long. I had to sleep after almost 1 hour doing nothing, annoying themselves. So I am going to put the middle and maybe do middle and ending that way. So this is for you. This is for you to see the party started kind of well, but not like as romantic as we felt, because there were already tensions and bottled up things. Adekunle even had to now ask Venita after so much time that the girl have tried. The girl was just talking to herself. You are just saying your head is everywhere, you can't answer any question. You're there doing okay, the song, hey, oh, what is that? In fact, I feel like I'm put my hand inside television and just was you one slap. It was very annoying. Tell her something and she's there, so you don't want to converse, you don't want to answer any question. You're just there looking like they forced you to come, like somebody puts a go in your head, on your head, and saying if you don't sit down here, then it's why. But you can stand up and leave. At some point they even wanted to say they were going okay, and they still stayed again. But I don't know, last what I'm trying to say is that I now, when he now spoke out and said Venita called him salty, he doesn't want any salty MF man in his team when they were picking for the tax. And Venita said he wasn't talking to him, that he wasn't referring to him. Was it not obvious? Adekunle said he's looking at patterns, because that Venita had called him that before again and again, so it's not the first time. So that's one thing. Then Venita's own saying that she was angry. Adekunle came to him and he told Adekunle something like he's not in the mood or something to talk. Adekunle left him. Which man does that to a woman that he loves? But I know say no be love now. Na game they play. People should forgive me because these people don't confuse me inside this thing they are doing. Someone will not do it to Angel, even though someone has a girlfriend outside. It shows the kind of person someone is. But Adekunle, if you cannot hold that ship, leave it. You can't be suffering and smiling. We know it's so fake. Then walk away. Adenita is giving everything into it. The first week it started when you said, if you can't ask you anything, I was so happy because I didn't want Adekunle getting into that ship. Now you enter inside the ship. You cannot say now you no do again. You are still the one that gathered your friends to come and sing and beg him and no one sleep alone to accept you back into the bed. Why are you doing the back and forth? Come on once now. Anyway, let me reserve my comments. In the next video, I will say some other things that happened. So thank you guys for watching this video. Just make sure you on your notification to get the next one. Bye.